What up, people? This is Vigilante for 2 minutes and some change. That's 2MASC. Then you know it's me, the original 2 minutes. A lot of things are going on. A lot of people are upset with Minneapolis, the police up there killing Justine. We're upset because of what happened to Philando. By no means did Justine deserve to die at all. Just like all the other black people that's been killed unarmed by the police. But the sympathy seems to be more important to Justine than Philando. See, I see two people dying unjustly, and it's a tragic. But the police are out there showing more compassion to me for Justine over Philando. This is protect and serve. They made a hell of a mistake by killing that young woman. And Australia is watching you. Now, are you going to keep the same narrative? No, you didn't. You did not keep the same narrative that you used with Philando. Funny that way, but not funny that way. Because that's so tragic. She calls to report a crime that she thinks she sees, and guy shoots her. Hella wrong. No matter how you slice it, wrong and heartbreaking. And justice should be served. Period. For that. But you know what it looks like. You know it looks like the very thing you see these kids out here marching in the street by saying Black Lives Matter. That what it looks like is that white lives matter more than black lives. And it's a sad thing to try to compare to death because they mean it's final. Two people, in this particular case, died for no reason. Where the police didn't use proper training or gave a damn at all. But you see the reaction is totally different for Justine than Philando. His life mattered too. He had a family too. Just like this young lady life mattered. About to get married. You see, we have an issue and we have a big problem with the police force. Obviously, look at it. It's obvious. What we're going to do now with this officer who's not really white, that's another issue. See, y'all have blurred the line so much that everything's going to be a conspiracy theory. Think about it. The officer is not white, but he shot a white woman. So if he goes to jail, what you think people are going to think anyway? You put yourself in a position where because he's not white, then yeah, they will convict him. Kind of similar to the case in New York with the Asian man. You're still going to have people wondering, if this officer do go down, if he go down, are you going to keep Code Blue now with him? You're going to keep the Code Blue there? But if he goes down, will it be because he wasn't white or she was white? That's the sad thing about the state of this situation is, where you don't even know if justice is served. Because Philando Castile case is slam dunk. It's a slam dunk. That's why you didn't show that video until later. Look where we at, people. Look where we at. I'm just watching. And that family is shook by that. A fiance don't have his future wife coming. And that's the worst news you can ever get. Period. and their family to come over here and get into the mess that America is when it comes to the police force. They didn't ask for that. And Philando deserves to be at home. That's where we at, man. Maybe this is a way that the world can see what black people have been complaining about for decades. The people in Australia would never be the same now. They see, wow, what those blacks was talking about is true. So quick on the trigger without finding out what's going on. So scared that you just pull the trigger. I'm off it. We got a lot of work to do, people. We have a lot of work to do, and we don't have time for the bull crap. It's time to pull ourselves together, or we can continue watching the body counts. This has been Vigilante for 2 minutes and some change. I went over, but that was the change. Out.